Hi! Since almost a century ago, DC Comics and Marvel continued to compete to be the master of comics and movies. Most of the characters they create are superhero figures that kids love. DC Comics and Marvel rivalries are felt when one issues in superhero, then the other also issues a rival superhero character. But sometimes the characters are very similar, even arguably the same, both from appearance and superpowers. We don't know whether the two companies indeed plagiarized each other to attack one another or really did intentionally have the same idea. Oh yeah! We keep updating our videos every day, guys, so make sure you click the subscribe and notification button so you won't miss our other exciting stories. Okay, guys? Now, Movie Insiders will discuss 7 similar DC Comics and Marvel superhero figures. Deadpool and Deathstroke. Deadpool is Marvel's superhero who first appeared in 1991, while Deathstroke is a DC Comics superhero whose first comic was also released in 1991. These two superheroes were created based on the results of a secret experiment. Deadpool and Deathstroke have the same advantage in terms of speed and ability to heal themselves. Both of these figures have very similar costume designs, which is in the form of tight clothes and masks that cover their faces. What distinguishes their costume is the color black-red for Deadpool and blue-yellow for Deathstroke. Their weapons are the same, namely rifles and swords. Aquaman and Namor. Aquaman is the first DC Comics superhero to be released in 1941, while Namor is a mainstay figure from Marvel that was first released in 1939. Aquaman and Namor are both humans from Atlantis or a lost country. They both have the ability to be able to live in water. Aquaman and Namor both have a stick as a weapon. Besides that, their costume designs are also very similar. Dr. Fate vs. Doctor Strange. Dr. Fate is a DC Comics figure who was first released in 1940, while Doctor Strange is a rival figure from Marvel superhero that first drafted in 1968. Dr. Fate is a magician who gains strength from supernatural beings, while Doctor Strange is a surgeon who has magic power that comes from a teacher who is also a magician. Dr. Fate and Doctor Strange together wear a costume in the form of a long robe, but the difference is that Dr. Fate uses a helmet while Doctor Strange does not. Both doctors have telekinesis abilities, both are able to fly and reverse time. Green Arrow vs. Hawkeye. Green Arrow is the first DC Comics superhero released in 1940, while Hawkeye was released by Marvel Comics in 1964. Both Green Arrow and Hawkeye have the same weapon, which is arrow. Both of them lack superpowers or good martial arts techniques. Both are expert archers, wear costume with masks. Both of them are also members of superhero group. Green Arrow is incorporated in Justice League and Hawkeye in the Avengers. Ant-Man vs. Atom. Ant-Man was created by Stan Lee and released by Marvel in 1962, while Atom was created by Julius Schwartz in 1961. Both of these characters have the same ability of shrinking microscopically. Ant-Man uses a costume to shrink while Adams uses a dual star lens to shrink his body to the desired size. Both of them use costume of the same color, which is a combination of red and blue. Captain America vs. Citizen Steel. Captain America was created by Jack Kirby and released by Marvel in 1941. Citizen Steel, or also known as Commander Steel, was created by Gary Conway and released by DC Comics in 1939. Both characters are told to live in the same era, namely in the era of the World War II. Captain America, or Steve Rogers, was an army soldier who was injected with serum that made him a superhuman. While Citizen Steel, or Henry Haywood, was a Navy soldier, part of his body was destroyed during the war and was operated by replacing several parts of his body with metal technology that makes him a super powerful soldier. Both of them have costumes that are both styled with the American flag. Both also have a star symbol on the chest and have the same basic costumes color of red and blue. Ghost Rider vs. Atomic Skull. Ghost Rider, or also known as Phantom Rider, was first published by Marvel in 1972, whereas Atomic Skull was first established by DC Comics in 1976. Ghost Rider gets superpower from his agreement with Satan, while the Atomic Skull gets superpower as a result of the Dominator bomb blast. Both have very similar physical appearances, where both have skull heads that light up. The head of Ghost Rider lights up with hellfire, while the Atomic Skull has a skull head that lights up with atomic field. Both have super abilities in the form of immune from weapons and cannot be destroyed. Even it can be said that arguably both are immortal. That's it, guys! 7 similar superheroes from Marvel and DC Comics. Do you think they copy each other or just coincidence? Don't forget to comment your opinion below. Thank you and see you in other videos.